Hello everyone, this is Claudia, and I have your fairy messages for the week starting Monday the 9th, right through to Sunday the 15th of January 2017. I've made a slight change to the way I do these fairy messages and these weekly forecasts. I will now pull one card for the overall feeling of the week from a deck that I am guided to work with. And then I will pull a card for each day of the week from the Faerie Tarot cards. So today I was guided to work with the Butterfly cards by Doreen Virtue. And let's see what the overall feeling of this week is for all of us. Realizations and epiphanies. You're starting to realize more and more what you would like to change and how you can go about doing this. How you can go about achieving the change you would like to achieve. So this week is going to be really interesting, because on the 12th of January, that's on Thursday, we have the full moon. Now, the full moon is a fantastic time to release everything that no longer serves your highest and best good. And this is like a clear out in the mind, releasing old thought patterns, and also a clear out of the home. Really taking everything that really serves no purpose and is just lying there and is keeping you back from moving on, is just cluttering up your home. Take it, recycle it to the recycle places, donate it to charity or sell it, whichever one you feel like doing. It's a proper time to really declutter your mind, your thoughts, and your home and your office space. And this card is really, the butterfly card is really, it's helping you realize what you want in your life and what has served its purpose, and you now no longer need to carry around with you. It's helping you realize what is excess baggage and what needs to go. This also can include people. You will have real epiphanies about the people that you want in your life and the people that have served their purpose. Now, let's see what the week has in store for all of us. And we start with a card for Monday. On Monday we have the sun. The sun is shining for you this week, and it's a wonderful start to the week. One moment, please. Lara, come here. Come on in. It's all right. Come on. I'm filming. You can watch. Hello, baby. I'm sorry about that. It's just my cat was shouting out for me. But she's all right, and I think she's camera shy, so we may not be able to get her to have a look and say hello to you. But back to the reading now. The sun is shining on you to start your week off. And it's time to implement your ideas. You will have fabulous ideas coming to you. Write them down. Seriously, write them down so that you do not forget about them. And it's time to blow your own trumpet. Just like this fairy on this unicorn, he is blowing his own trumpet, and he's riding through a field of sunflowers, which means Sunflowers represent joy. Joy and passion and compassion and getting your ideas out there. Just having ideas that you don't implement is not a very good thing. When you get the ideas, write them down and then have a really good look at which way you can actually implement them. Alright, now let's see about Tuesday. The 7 of Spring. Okay, now you've put your ideas out there, and that means there will probably be people saying that is not a good idea. You know, the eternal pessimists, the naysayers, the negative Nellies in your life. They will say, oh, what are you doing that for? What do you think this will achieve? Don't let it bother you. Be assertive. Your ideas are brilliant. It's the sun. They're fantastic and fabulous ideas. Don't let the negative Nellies pull you down. Be assertive and tell them, well, you may not agree with me, and then it's time for us to agree to disagree. I'm going forward with this. I'm doing this, and I'm happy with this. And that is the main point. As long as you are happy and you think it's a wonderful idea, something you can really get your teeth into, something that will bring you forward, then you go for it. And tell the negative Nellies to butt out. Be assertive, just like this fairy. Okay, now let's see about Wednesday. We have the 4 of Spring. Take pride in everything you do. I don't mean become big-headed, but celebrate your life, celebrate every single little achievement you have, and especially be grateful and thankful for them. Say thank you to everyone that is supporting you. Say thank you to everyone that is helping you. And this includes your spirit guides. Your guardian angels and all your spirit guides are working round the clock to make your life absolutely fabulous and wonderful. And for that they deserve your thanks and acknowledgement that they are there and they are helping you. Okay, now let's see about Thursday. Now on Thursday we have the full moon, which is a great time to release everything that is no longer for your highest and best good anymore. And the card for Thursday is the King of Autumn. This king you can really, really take inspiration from. He has the Midas touch. He really knows what he wants. He's very compassionate and kind. But he also knows how to lead. He leads by example, which means everything he expects others to do, he is not ever shying away from doing himself. He is a fantastic person to work for, and he is really loved and respected. But he is also very assertive, so when he says no, he means no. And when you take inspiration from this king, you will really just know, feel, or have visions, or hear that which you need to release. He will really help you figure out, do I need this or don't I need this? Can this go or does this need to stay? Because just keeping things for the sake of keeping them, or, well, maybe I can use them at some later date, it It just clutters up your space. And when your space is cluttered, your mind can't think. It's not free to think. So use the compassionate assertiveness of the King of Autumn to really help you declutter on Thursday. Okay, and now we'll have a look for Friday. And Friday we have the Princess of Spring. Yay! It's time to get creative, to really get your creative juices flowing in whatever that entails for you. For me personally, it means going out into nature. My personal preference is the forest or water. I actually really like to walk in the forest near the water, which I'm very, very lucky because I live near a forest and near the sea and near a beautiful river and near a very fantastic loch. So I'm very, very, very fortunate here. So whatever this means to you, whichever way you can get your creative juices flowing, you go for it on Friday. But as lovely and creative and optimistic and as enthusiastic as this princess is, she's also great at getting sidetracked. Some new idea will come up and you're like, oh, well, yeah, I'll go with that one. And you'll see something or you'll read something and you're like, oh, this is so nice, we'll go with that one. Focus. That is the main point. Get creative. But stay focused with all your creativity. Find a focused outlet on Friday for your creativity so that you don't get sidetracked and you just don't go off and afterwards you think, that wasn't so great. So the main key on Friday is stay focused. And now we're on Saturday. For Saturday we have the Chariot. To be successful, you need to be self-disciplined and dedicated to what you want to achieve and what you want to do. Write down your goals. That is very important so that when all this optimism and enthusiastic creativity takes over, like it does on Friday with this princess, you can stay focused because you've written them down. Write down your goals because you see on this chariot, the dragonflies fly very fast, like whoosh, 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 from one direction to another direction. And the Faerie on this chariot is actually doing a really, really good job in keeping them in line, which means write down your goals and just jot them down in a journal on a piece of paper that you then put away so safe that you can actually find it again. This is my personal experience. I sometimes put things away so safe that then they're so safe from me too for finding them. So I've started using journals and writing things down in a journal, which I then know where it is. And then it's just a case of finding what I've written down in the journal. But that's not as hard as finding a piece of paper that you've put away safe. And with all this dedication and self-discipline, it's okay to sell yourself. Do not sell yourself short. That is the main thing. Stay focused. Write down your goals and go for it. Just writing goals down isn't going to help you achieve them. But when you start ticking them off one by one, that really feels good. So write down your goals and then go out and sell yourself. It's absolutely fine. Just like we had on Monday with the sun, it's absolutely fine to blow your own trumpet now and then if you've got really something to say. And you have something to say because you have all these brilliant creative ideas that need to get out in the world. So Sell yourself. Go out there. It's all part of the package. Go out there and do this. Okay. And now, Sunday, we have the 8 of Summer. You're really starting to take this change, or this, what you've started on Monday is really taking shape. You've had all these brilliant ideas, and through the week you've worked on them. Bit by bit you've made changes, and you've released a lot during the full moon, and it's really starting to take shape, and you can see the path in front of you quite clearly. Now, this fairy on the card, she's packed her bags and she's moving forward, and she is not looking back, which means that you have really committed to this new path of yours, and no matter what happens around you, you are not going back, you are going forward. And that is commendable, it really is. You've nothing to lose. You can go for it. Make the changes happen. Take advice from valuable people, from people that support you, and leave the naysayers behind. Now let's see how this week pans out. We're starting off, the sun is really shining on you on Monday. Blow your own trumpet. Get your ideas out of there, onto paper. Big thing, write them down so that you don't forget. Be careful who you tell your ideas to, because you really don't want any naysayers raiding on your parade, because they're very valuable. They're little tiny ideas that need to be grown. So you don't want them trampled on right at the beginning. So be very assertive with yourself as well as with others. Don't just blurt them out willy-nilly to just anyone. And if you are surrounded by negative Nellies and by complete pessimists, either don't tell them or really don't let them rain on your parade. Tell them that you don't really care what they think about it, because you're going for it because you know it's going to be good. That was Tuesday, now it's Wednesday. Celebrate every single step of this new path and be very grateful for everyone that helps you along the way. On Thursday, they take him as an example. He is a beautiful leader. He is wonderful. He's very assertive. He knows exactly where he's going and what he's doing. Keep on your path and don't fall back. On Friday, find an outlet for your creativity, a focused outlet for your creativity so that you don't get too sidetracked. Saturday, self-discipline is starting to pay off. You're really starting to get ahead in what you're doing, but write down your goals. As they come into your head, jot them down in a journal. And then on Sunday, you can be quite impressed by how far you've already come. Don't look back, move forward on your path. You're doing really, really well. So all the epiphanies you've had, all these realizations you've had, they're really starting to pay off, and you're making headway. You're really starting to get ahead. Have a wonderful week, everyone, and let me know in the comment section, please, if you like the idea of me pulling a card for every single day of the week. And let me know how you get on, and let me know how it fits with you. Thank you very much for being here with me, and thank you as well for your comments. Thank you for your love and your appreciation. Thank you very much for being on this journey with me, and thank you for watching week by week. I really, really appreciate it. And thank you for sharing it on all the social media channels, and also thank you for subscribing to my channel. I'm sending you lots and lots and lots of love and lots of blessings from me to you. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you again next week. Bye.